tending to longer run issues that may not have much at all to do with the pandemic, or maybe a little bit. My personal favorite is family and medical leave. You know, we're just outliers in the rich world in not providing things like that. The pandemic made that gap more obvious than it was before, but it was pretty obvious before. And if we can make strides against that policy, it's not just about getting back to pre-pandemic levels. It's about changing the structure of the workforce, especially for women in the U.S.
Alan, always so great to have you with us. Princeton professor, former Fed Vice Chairman Alan Blatter there. We are just getting Newcrest third quarter production data out. When it comes to gold output, we are seeing a beat on the average analyst estimate for production in the third quarter, 491,000 or thereabouts when it comes to the production number out of Newcrest there. Third quarter copper production also coming in quite robust at just over 35,000 tonnes there. We are seeing the guidance when it comes to full-year gold production being maintained at between 1.95 million to 2.15 million. Copper production also being maintained there as well. Overall, we're seeing those numbers on track to deliver the full year 2021 guidance, with strengthening seen in the balance sheet as well for Newcrest. Lots more to come on Daybreak Australia. This is Samsung is also due out with their final first quarter results in the next hour, and the faster than anticipated global recovery from the pandemic is likely to have led to a strong jump in profit. Our Chief North Asia correspondent Stephen Angle joins us for more. So Steve, given what you saw in the preliminary numbers, what are you expecting this morning?
These numbers that are going to be coming out of Seoul in the next hour or so are going to be a little bit anticlimactic, because they do come out with those preliminary numbers 3 weeks ago on April 6th. We got a pretty good idea of how their conglomerate in their four main businesses were performing in the first quarter. You know, earlier than that, in late last year, Samsung kind of had predicted there'd be some seasonality, a drop off a little bit. Profit might be weaker in the first quarter. However, the global economy pickup was faster than anticipated. The S21 Galaxy series of smartphones was stronger than expected. In fact, the S21 sold 2-1. Outsold its predecessor 2-1 in the first 6 weeks since its launch. Also, DRAM prices picked up in the quarter, so the first quarter preliminary numbers were pretty good, led by the S21. You see here, large LCD panels also contributed. DRAM prices picked up in the first quarter. The foundry business did well on the global chip shortage. So profit picked up 44% year over year in the preliminary numbers. Operating income was also higher than expected. Sales in the first quarter were up 17% year over year to 65 trillion won. And again, going forward, as we look into the second half of 2021, they're going to be coming out with the next generation of DRAM as well, DDR5, double data rate 5 chips, so that could help sustain some momentum in the DRAM space going into the later half of the year. So not bad set of results given all the other uncertainty that is clouding Samsung right now, which we'll get to right now, I guess.
Well, I guess we will, Steve. You just teased what you were going to say next, because there's this astronomically large inheritance tax. We're going to see what happens with this uncertainty over the heir apparent, etc. So, what does it mean?
Yes. Yeah, it's going to hang over the Samsung for a little while, because under South Korean law, inheritance tax, they can pay it over 5 years. And this is a huge bill. South Korea has the largest inheritance taxes in the world, $11 billion US. Lee Kun-hee, the patriarch of the Samsung empire, of course, he passed away late last year. He left a $21+ billion fortune. And the heirs, like J.Y. Lee, who, by the way, is in jail right now on that conviction for financial malfeasance and political misgivings, if you will. They have to pay this $11 billion US. They're going to donate trillion won, and approximately 23,000 works of arts from many European masters will be donated.
All right. Steve Nangle, thank you so very much, our Chief North Asia correspondent. Plenty more to come on Daybreak Australia. We're going to take an in-depth look at those Apple earnings later in the show. This is Bloomberg.
Of course, I think most people will find it absolutely bizarre. And of course, there's a legal commission investigating this. I can tell you that I conformed in full with the code of conduct, ministers' ministerial code, and should have been kept, been advising me throughout this whole thing. But I think it absolutely bizarre that he is focusing on this issue.